Hello Pisces, welcome to your mid-month May reading. We're going to take a look at what is coming for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. I hope you guys are doing well because right now is this big magical moment to start manifesting, to bring things into a higher level of whatever it is that you're doing. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's like this feeling. You're starting to open up your heart chakra. You're opening up. And when we open up and we open up just a little, that allows the new stuff to come in. And that's what I feel is happening for a lot of you Pisces right now. Now, my moon sign is in Pisces, so I can totally relate to this. I do feel it. The Devil card has come out, and the Devil card, actually, we know the Devil card. We know the Tarot. So the guided message that I'm getting is you guys are letting go of things that were restricting you and blocking you. That could be people, that could be situations. You may be leaving a job for some of you and starting a brand new project. Now, those of you who are retired, okay, when I talk about love, when I talk about projects and career, project is joining organizations. It's doing anything that makes you open up your heart chakra. So no matter what your age is, you are letting go of things that were keeping you stuck and restricted. And the Five of Wands is here. And that's what I mean. You were dealing with some really heavy energy for a lot of you. And there are a lot of people in the world out there that have been. Of course, that's life. You know, we have positive, we have negative. But for this group of you, you were dealing with a situation that you were self-sabotaging your own success, your own pathway. The gate, all right, you hear us talk about the gates opening up. Your gate was only open up a little bit and you couldn't figure out how to fit through that little opening. Like if there was a chain wrapped around the gate, a padlock was on there and you couldn't figure out how to get through that. Now you're knowing exactly where the right key is and how to get that key in there and turn it, and you're opening it up. So the last 2 weeks of May are going to be very significant for a lot of our beautiful Pisces. This is really a big moment for you to open up and let all of this turn into something amazing. Be the Fool. And that's what we're talking about. Be the Fool and take control of your life and pull back your own empowered self. And you're going to see some amazing things come in over the next 2 weeks. For some of you, it'll roll into 4 weeks. Okay, it'll roll into the beginning of June. However, you will feel the effects by the next moon cycle that is in the end of May. All right, you guys. So let's pull some more cards and let's see what's going on with some tarot. We're looking at a general reading. This is love, career, finance, friends, family, whatever comes through me in guidance, I will relate to you. Whoever you were involved with was also conflicted interests, and maybe the two of you were not on the same page, and that in itself may have been blocking you, most definitely. Now we have the Magician. So some of you were dealing with a person who was very emotionally, I feel like they were squishing you, squishing you, like taking your heart and just kind of squishing it. So that heart is no longer going to be squished, and you're going to open up that gate. You're going to unlock it. And whoever this person is, I feel very sorry for them. Now we have the High Priestess, so you may have been dealing with somebody who is very good dealing with their own. Captain Lovebug is here, Pisces, so welcome him. And he's got a brand new show he's going to be bringing out for you very, very soon. We have all kinds of new things coming in for you guys. So subscribe and you will see so many new things, starting with the daily tarot that I've already started to do for you guys. You're really going to let go of some unwanted negative energy that's been around you. And for a lot of you, it really is that self-sabotage. I'm not good enough. But I feel it was inflicted by another person around you, by even in a negative job or organization. Whatever it was, you need to take and analyze this situation and analyze it very deep. Because again, the Fool is saying you do your research. You do the analyzing before you take that leap of faith. And that's what gives the Fool that power. Research and knowing a little bit ahead of the game what could happen. If this happened, I'm going to check this. So it satisfies that what if, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, all of that. It satisfies that enough where you can make that leap of faith. So do your own research, and as you do your own research, you're going to find that you become the Magician. but not in a negative way. This is you being the magician, and like I said, pulling back that personal power. And that personal power is going to lead you to this ultimate freedom, and it's going to be really amazing. Now, I see for some of you, I do see, and this is the prediction that I bring in. Okay, this is the guidance. The cards follow, but we'll see what happens here, because I see you getting on a boat. You could be designing a boat. You may be booking a cruise. You may be traveling over the water. It could be a canoe. It could be a paddle. It could be a boat in your own swimming pool, all right? Or even going to a boat museum. It is a boat. And some of you, it may be as big as Noah's Ark, you know, from the old story of Noah's Ark, how big that big ark. It's huge. It's a big monumental relocation, a new move into a new area. But this isn't just an ordinary move. This is a move that's going to rise you into a place of success. Now, success for some of you is equal to monetary gain. Success for others is accomplishing the move itself. So you're gonna know how that relates in your own life, Pisces. This is a big move, and by making this move, this is gonna just put you in a brand new cycle in your life, a brand new cycle. Now, for those of you dealing with earth signs and monetary gain, you're definitely going to get this. So pentacles are anything on the material plane. That may be love for some of you. Absolutely. When I'll pull a love card here in just a moment. This is you finally getting all the payout that you're due, because you know exactly the right time. Your senses are heightening. You're growing. You've learned to tap into your intuition on a deeper level than you did. And Pisces, let's face it, you're very good at doing that. And you can read people really well. But you're also overly emotional, Pisces. Excuse me. So if we have too much heart, if we're in a relationship where we love them perhaps more than we feel they love us, we give, because that's part of who we are as people, but definitely the sign of Pisces. So whoever you were may have had conflicting interests that between the two of you, you were overgiving, putting you into this Two of Swords. This is saying, if you're, especially those who are dealing with a Capricorn, Capricorn is highlighted, and we're going to look at career directly in just a second, because it has a lot to do with career. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, you guys are going to do this monumental shift, and I feel some of you are relocating to actually be with family. We also have Scorpio here. We have Taurus is here for sure. Taurus is heavy in this reading today, so is Capricorn. Cancer is in this reading. And Gemini and Aquarius are also in this reading. So if any of those zodiac signs are around you, then listen to, there's something in here for you, whether it's one sentence I say or the entire reading. Let us know in the comments, okay? We want to hear it. When it comes to your career, all right, when it comes to your career, I'll look at the people in just a minute. When it comes to your career, you guys have been fighting in a long line of waiting for this to come in, a long line of putting your resume in, hoping, wondering if they're going to call you. May is going to open up the door. So that means you're going to get an email back. Some of you, it will be in a letter. I see an envelope. All right, now that can be email, because some of the email is set up where it looks like a letter. But this is like an old-fashioned mail, regular old mail type of a letter, where in it is going to lie the key to your future. So in the envelope is a key to your success, whatever success is for you. Stay grounded, stay centered, and really pay attention to everything that's going on around you. It's going to come in quickly. It's going to come in like this. It's going to come in like that. So pay attention to your emails as they come in. Go check your mail every day. Because if you wait 2 or 3 days, that opportunity may have to go through another year's cycle. And we don't want you to do that when it comes to career. When it comes to love, you've got the Two of Cups. And this is a beautiful partnership. Now, the Two of Cups is actually, you know, creating a very harmonic, a soul-connected relationship where the two of you feel like you're two peas in a pod and you're just, everything is on course. But the problem with that is you both have the same thing. Everything's the same. Everything's the same. The twin flames are completely opposite, where this one sees it this way, this one sees it completely opposite. So in order to find that happy medium balance, which the Queen of Pentacles is here, meaning you will be doing this, particularly those of you that have Earth in your chart. You're going to meet somebody who is going to learn a little something different than you, although you're identical, although you're a lot alike. You're going to be involved with somebody who knows how to do it this way, and you're going to be open to receiving it because, again, your heart is opening up just enough. That chain link is going to undo, that padlock is coming off, and you're going to allow this to come in. And that is going to put you in motion, those of you who are single particularly, into this new relationship. Now, I do post relationship readings every Friday with the extended per zodiac sign in the membership, but the general is free right here on YouTube. Of course, and the membership is in YouTube. Those of you who are married, I feel your partner is going to go, and I see education is on the board. Education, whether it's you or your partner that's going to learn something new, you're going to share it. You guys are going to have new interests and say, oh, I did this, and oh, I did this. And then it's exciting. It makes a real dinner conversation instead of, hey, what'd you do today? Yeah, I stayed home. And what'd you do? Yeah, I did this. So it's going to liven up your life. You've got some really great things coming. So if you are single, and I'm doing it backwards, I'm putting the couples at the end. Single, you've got true love on the way. True love is absolutely beautiful. So it may put you in this place of feeling conflicted, like it's too good to be true. It's not too good to be true because you've been asking for this. You've been calling them in, and they're saying, some of you have been praying and meditating to bring in the love of your life. Now here you did it right. And the reason you did it right is because you didn't doubt it. All right. Those of you that are doubting it, it's like each time you doubt it, it makes it start over. So just believe. When you ask, believe. Watch my Clearing Karma video right here on YouTube. I'll try to link it to this one. If it's not there, it is in the playlist. Those of you who are in couples, wow, you guys are going to have this unbelievable turnaround in your relationship. So anything that was at odds, any of the differences that you have, you are actually going to transform that. And when I say transform, it doesn't mean that you're going to leave them. You're going to redevelop, reestablish the relationship. So it's going to class, it's going to counseling, coming back and saying this, and the two of you doing this together, but also having lives apart, bringing back that empowerment. New love. You're going to revive the love that you already have with your partner. You're starting new. But especially those, I see 10-12 years. So if you've been in a relationship for 10 to 12 years, you've got something exciting getting ready to come in where you may have been thinking, oh, it is never going to happen. And the truth is, it is going to happen. Now, please make sure that you order your reading. There is a 3-day sale going on for Mother's Day. It's a great one. You can head over, look in the description box. Have a wonderful day. Much love.